Hi, thanks so much for joining me once again. I'm very excited to get you guys on the fast track to manifestation. But first I want to share with you a bit more about my story on how I was unconsciously manifesting from a very young age. One example is I was in the car sales business and it was very successful. And one of the big reasons for that was I would often creatively visualize and manifest at my desk unconsciously. And what I would do is I would sit there and, think about what it is I wanted to make that day profit-wise and dealing with the clientele, who I want to deal with and how enthusiastic I would be to deal with them. And that's another key here, is being very enthusiastic about your desires. That energy just creates more positive things. So one day, being in the third year of my car business, I had decided 12 in the afternoon, okay, I was in very high energy mood, that's it, I'm gonna make this much money today and sell 4 cars. By 4 o'clock that afternoon, I had sold the 4 cars and made the $4,000 target that I wanted to hit. So I often did this in a car business, and it was much more often than not, and this is how I did it. So keep that in mind. But more importantly, when I manifested winning the lottery, that's when I really became aware of how empowering the law of attraction is. And it's just amazing when you start to be aware of it. And so that's when I really started to do some research and realized that I was actually manifesting and taking the steps to creating what I wanted in my life without knowing that I was doing it. But after researching about it, it just became so apparent of how magical this can be. My son and I, he was 2.5 years old, and we were coloring, and I was drawing a picture of a house. We were in the midst of making a move, and I decided to draw a house of what I would like to see us move into. And so I drew the house and he helped me color. 2 years later, we're living in this house, and I was going through some of our old paperwork and I came across this picture of the house that we had created together, and it was astoundingly similar to the house we live in now. So that's another example of how I manifested, and my son had manifested with me. When I put my video out in last February regarding this manifestation, your comments and questions have been so inspiring to me to delve even deeper into my journey, to learn more about the law of attraction. And some of the questions you guys asked me were amazing. And one was, Shelly, how long did this take you to do? And I didn't know the answer at the time, but it took me 9 months to make this miracle happen. And that was a pretty amazing thought to me, because it takes 9 months to make a child happen. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you because I felt that was very special. Anyway, I want you guys to understand that taking 9 months to reach your vibrational height of manifestation, don't be deterred by that, because once you get to that vibrational energy, things will come into your life so much more quickly. An example of this for me, and it was happening constantly, I had called up my sister-in-law and said, Janice, please look out for some artwork I want to put in my new studio. It had to have music and some paint, and it was painted. The next day, a truck drove by with 4 college students from downtown, and I live in an up north suburban area, quiet area. And the guy got off the truck and I was watching him from the door, and he came walking over with the artwork that was exactly what I had been thinking that I wanted for the studio. So this was happening constantly, and I want to show you guys how it's going to happen for you. So stay tuned to get on the fast track of manifestation. Thanks for watching my video. I just want to let you know that I have a video, if you happen to miss it, how I manifested winning the lottery, and please watch it as you'll be inspired. And I've got many more videos to come. Leave a comment underneath the video so that I can help inspire you and myself continuously. And please visit my website at ownmindbodyspirit.com. Thanks, see you soon.